Building time. Building time. Who will win and who will fall? Find out when we burn the wall. It's building time.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Building Time. This is the show where me and Stan McCann need to build in time on a Friday with a sheep. Bah, bah.
It won't look me in the eyes. I think it's done something shifty. I keep looking at it, and it keeps avoiding looking me in the eyes. What have you done, sheep? Admit it. Own up to your crimes.
What's he saying, Stamps? What's he saying?
Oh. No, I think it's just a sheep squid. I think I got a bit carried away there.
Oh, man. How are you doing anyway? You good? Are you doing
Yeah,
all right,
not doing bad. I'm looking forward. I always look forward to building time. It's always it's one of my favorite things to record because it's the only time I really build in creative mode like this, and the fact that I always look forward to finding out what the topic is. So hopefully everyone else is. The problem is everyone else knows what we're building already because they see it in the title, but we don't. So that's a special treat just for us, waiting to find out.
Yep, we literally don't have a clue. But anyway, I have the power this week, Stamps. I know the results. It's changed around because the first 50 episode you kind of did it. So it's my turn now. So how you feeling?
So from now on,
mate?
Are you going to be announcing the votes?
I'll announce them. Yeah.
Oh, I don't like it. I don't. That's tense. I feel like I had to change mine a bit, by the way, because remember mine was burning down, so it doesn't look as good now. It's all brown instead of black, but it doesn't burn. But right then, so yeah, we had to build a what was it? A movie set last week. So that was mine, and this was Squid's, and so. I think if I had to guess, I think you have to win this one. I think looking at them now, I had a fun story, but I feel like you had to have won this week.
Okay.
But yeah, let me know.
The results are Stamps. You had 47,000 votes. Yeah, and I had 81. Yay!
Whoa, you won by you almost doubled me.
Yeah, did pretty good this week, mate. Didn't do too bad.
Yours was better. I don't know if it was twice as good, but there we
go. The votes
go.
are weird, though. The votes are so weird. Like, how, I don't know. I just can't think of how that happened, Stamps. I just can't think.
Well, I do think you did deserve to win, to be fair. I'm not outraged or anything. Although, it's a little bit suspicious that as soon as you started revealing the result votes, you happened to win. I am going to double check after this. I know you're shifting. You're in allegiance with that sheep, aren't you? It was distracting me while you changed the votes. That's what's going on here.
Oh, man. Oh, wow. There is such a gap between me and you. That is crazy. Okay.
That is a gap. But my streak has ended. Who knows? Maybe this is going. What was that?
I just dropped a block. I just dropped a block.
It almost completely covered my screen. It looked. You dropped it right past my nose. You scared
I didn't
me.
need it
Don't
anymore.
litter.
I just threw it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
You can't do. No, you can't do that. 1 second. Let me put this down.
No littering.
No littering. Just because I need to put this down, otherwise we're going to be living in a trash heap, aren't we?
They despawn after 5 minutes, whatever it is, so it's fine.
Do they? Okay, let's go crazy then. Way!
Right, okay, so this week's building time, guys. Let's do this. Are you ready?
Yep, pull the lever.
A Crystal Cave by Dean Kosh. I can't read that last name.
By Dean. Dean wants us to build a crystal cave.
Oh, brilliant. A crystal cave with crystals in caves.
Well, I've done that. I did that in my jungle. Look, here's a cave, and it's full of crystals. So, there we go.
I've done this one out this week, Stamps. You're just going to chill out.
I'm just going to reuse this build for this week, and I'm going to go and have myself a sausage.
The sauce. Okay, fair enough. Copy and paste. There we go.
Copy and paste. Just remember that week. If we just go and look at that one again, that's my application for this week, and I'm going to go and have a sausage.
Okay, fair enough. It's fine by me. Right, you ready, mate? Anyway.
Yep, Crystal Cave coming up.
Oh, wait, I need a timer. Wait a minute, I need a timer. Wait.
So we as always are going to have 15 minutes to build,
it.
and then at the end everyone's going to get to vote for the winner. And
The winner, chicken stamps. Come on, man.
you did on my side.
Yeah, no, I
should've
didn't
used
plant
bone
them,
meal.
though.
You spent the first 10 minutes destroying the trees.
Wow.
Right, we can begin in 3,
Can't find the
2,
mute button. There it is.
1,
Go.
and begin. Right, Crystal Cave. Right then. Let's get started, shall we? So let's build it out of as I said, I did build a crystal cave. So I might do like a giant version of the cave that I did down there, but do it like properly. So let's have like a big entrance to the cave at the front here, and I'll kind of use the same mixture. And then I love the way I did that the crystals before. I think that worked really well. And I'm going to do it like a water cave. Like, it's going to be a magic cave, of course. It's going to be a magic crystal cave. So I could maybe have like a beacon going out the top of it. Could look quite cool. Maybe I could do like a bunch of beacons. That could be like quite cool, like of different colors. Well, let's come on. What will the color scheme be for my crystal cave? Like, what would be a nice mixture? Maybe like blue and like red and purple. I don't know if that's what I did before. I think it might be what I did before, but I think that's not going to look cool. And then have a bunch of water as well. Maybe some fire as well. Could be like water and fire. I think that would look quite cool. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go for. But I do like coming up with stories as well with these, rather than just building something. I do like to come up with a bit of a story. So I guess while I'm kind of just filling this floor in, I have a little bit of time to think. So who would live inside of a crystal cave? What about, it could be like, what lives in cave? Like bears live in caves. So it could be like a crystal bear. It could be like a magic bear lives inside of the cave. It could be a bear made out of crystals. Okay. No, it's the magic bear, and the magic bear droppings are crystals. So all of the crystals are basically magic bear poo. And so the bear's been living here for a long time, doing his magic little poopies, and then that is what has made all of the crystals. There we go. That is the backstory to my crystal cave. So maybe this is making it less like a cave that you would actually like to to visit, but that is the story that we're going with here. So we want to do, as I said, a mixture of these different types of stone. So is there any other stone? So I could do got cobblestone, andesite. The polished andesite won't really fit in. I could do a bit of this diorite. Could kind of fit in quite well, but I want it to look quite natural, so I don't want to use the planks or anything. So yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty nice combination, and this is where the kind of like the entrance to the cave is going to be here. So let's kind of go around the top here like this. We can't make it too big, so I am going to have to fill this entire thing in. So let's kind of just build it around here like that. And then, yeah, this is going to be the main entrance to the cave. So let's kind of like just build this along here. I know it's going to start off by looking quite like boxy to begin with, but we can kind of like play around with it and kind of make it look like, kind of slope it in and build on top of it. I might even build like grass on top of it as well. So from the outside, it kind of looks like just like some kind of hill, but then from the inside it looks like, you know, the amazing crystal cave. Like it's just kind of unavoidable to do a cave this big. Is I just need to get the entire outside done basically, and then I can kind of do the really fun thing, and I can build my my magic bear, which is going to live inside of the cave, and then of course all of the crystals. This is going to look cool. I think this is going to look good. I wonder whether they was it Dean saw the kind of the caves that we both did and then recommended the crystal cave. Maybe we inspired them, but I think it's a cool thing to do. Like, when trying to think of things to build in your world, I think a lot of people immediately just go to think of buildings. You know, they think, I'm going to build a pyramid and I'm going to build a castle and a bridge and all of these things, or, you know, different types of shops and things. But a lot of people don't think about building natural things. You know, like one of the big things that I want to build more of is like focus more on building terrain. And, you know, in my lovely world, I built that big river, you know, kind of going through the town, and now I want to build like a mountain, and like caves is another good thing that, you can build, because you can have your world and you can have like all of the terrain you have. And a lot of people kind of just stick to that, but it's really good just to kind of build your own. I know it takes a long time to do, which is probably the main reason why people don't do it as much. But I think kind of building, your own forests and caves and stuff is really the thing that makes, a lot of worlds stand out compared to, worlds that kind of look pretty flat and are just rows of building, which to be honest does sound a lot like my lovely world, but you know what I'm trying to say, kind of like building the landscape is, I think, as not even more important than kind of everything else that you build on top of it. But anyway, this is kind of, I've got most of the cave done now. I kind of just need to go across on the other side, and then I really need to focus more on the inside. I know at the moment it's looking a little bit bland at the moment. It's kind of a very flat roof. I'm going to go and try and decorate that more, and add some more texture to it later on. But for now, I just want to get at least done a little bit, and then I can kind of start focusing more on the inside of the cave. So let's kind of build up these walls in the same way I did on the other side. And I've got a pretty ginormous cave here, to be honest. I got a lot of area to work with, and I've got this done pretty quick. I kind of just immediately started building, like as soon as we started. So hopefully my cave's going to be at least as big, if not bigger, than Squid Nuggets. And looking at kind of past votes, bigger does often actually, give you a better chance of winning. Like as long as you do have time to get all of the detail done as well. So yeah, maybe having a bigger cave is going to help me out. So there we go. Here is my big opening to the cave, and yeah, let's go a little bit crazy then. So we can go and add a bunch of glowstone around the place, kind of mainly for now, just so I can see what I'm doing inside of here. So let's kind of go a little bit crazy and put it all over the roof like this. And we're going to add more texture to the walls and stuff as we need to. But let's go and add like a waterfall that's inside the cave first, and that can kind of start maybe like in this back corner there. And I can kind of do it so, actually, let's block this off for now, and let's kind of make the dig out the actual river part, and kind of make this go through, and it can kind of loop around this way, and then maybe loop back around this way, and kind of end up exiting the cave around about here. So yeah, let's see if we can kind of just fill this entire area in, and then this is going to be the big river making its way through the cave, and then we can also add a bunch of glowstone like under the river like this, just to light it up. I'm not going to worry about changing the underneath from dirt, even though I would like to do that. I just don't have time. I just really don't want to run out of time for this week's build. So let's kind of just leave that as it is for now. And if I do have time at the end, that's going to be a nice, quick, simple change I can do if I do have time to kind of play around at the end. But there we go. That's kind of made it look better already. Let's go and clog up this side here, so there's not an opening to the outside. And yeah, let's go and let's just kind of play around with the walls a little bit here, because at the moment it's looking too neat. Caves are generally naturally formed, and at the moment this looks like something that has been built. So the best thing to do is to kind of just go a little bit crazy, just kind of placing blocks all over the place like this, just to make the entire thing just feel more natural and look like more of an actual cave rather than a big stone hut or something, whatever it looks like right now. So let's just kind of go a little bit crazy and kind of put these blocks all over the place, and then of course we need to go and start adding in the crystals themselves, because this is not a cave, it is a crystal cave. So yeah, to have a crystal cave you need, well, you guessed it, crystals. So we can go and start adding some of those in, and I think I'm going to do them the same way that I did before, because I think that is like the perfect way to make things look like crystals, is to use that glass. So what colors did I say again? I think I said all of the different blues. Purple, we can do magenta as well, and then red. Actually, I don't like the red. Let's just do blues and purples, I think. So I'm just going to go around with this as I think light blue, and kind of go all around the cave. And I'm just going to do the same thing with each of the different colors, and that's going to be the crystals in. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to do a little bit of work on the top, and then I need to do the bear as well. And then I think that's going to be like the main part of the cave done. And then I'm just going to see how much time I have left to make any other little additions that I might have time to make. But to be honest, just building the outside of the cave took so much time. It's really going to be difficult for me to have time to really do much else at all, if I'm completely honest. Like, just making the cave this big, I don't know, maybe that was a mistake, making it quite this big. But, if Squid's built a little tiny cave there and it looks really small next to mine, maybe that's going to end up being a good thing. It just depends on how much much detail he's going to be able to add to the inside. And I do want to see what he does for the crystals, whether he's going to do the same kind of effect that I'm doing with these, or whether he's going to use, I don't know what else you could use. I guess you could use clay or something along those lines, but I think this just does work so well. And there we go. That is actually looking pretty nice for starters. So let's go and do ourselves a magic bear. So what color can our magic bear be? It can be a magic, let's have a magic blue bear, I think will be quite good. And let's try and make this actually look a bit like a bear then, shall we? So this can be where our magic bear is. So we could go and build him along like this. I don't know if this is going to be ridiculously big for a bear. I don't know. It's a magic bear. I guess it can be a giant magic bear. I mean, it's blue for starters, so I think realism isn't going to be the problem here. And there's its there's its head like this, and then it can have an eye on either side like that. There we go. Here is my magic bear. Oh, it looks ridiculous, doesn't it? It looks like a giant turtle or something, but I am committed to making this my giant magic bear. Let's maybe like break down the sides like this, maybe make it look less like a giant block, maybe kind of do it more like this. I think I'm just making it look more like a turtle, but there we go. Here is my giant magic bear that lives in the cave. Bear with me, and he is the one who has been pooing out all of these gems. So let's just do a little gem underneath here, a little fresh pile of crystals that he might have fired out. So there we go. There's the cave. So let's maybe do a little bit of work on the top here and kind of make this look more like the actual an actual cave. So I really don't like the look of the outside of it, and then the outside is going to be kind of like the first thing that anyone actually sees. So I'm not going to like fill it all in perfectly. I'm kind of going to do the same thing I did on the inside, and kind of just like spread this dirt out like where I can around the outside, and do it kind of as if, you know, there's some dirt, some grass, but it's kind of all spread out all over the place here. So let's kind of cover it a little bit just to add a little bit of texture to the entire thing, and make it look better in that way. Then I can also go and add some vines down, maybe some flower on this grass here. And then I was also talking about adding in some beacons as well to the magic cave. So that might be a good thing to add in if I do have time. But I think already this is making it look a little bit better. Like, I know it's a little bit weird, the fact that it's kind of just gaps, you know, in the grass and not entirely filled in, but it would just take so long to fill the entire thing in. Like, I'll just run out of time and not be able to do anything else. So I think this is actually looking okay. I think this is looking not too bad. So let's go and add in some vines, which you can kind of have. If we just kind of go along the front like this, they're all going to start growing, and hopefully most of these are going to have grown by the time that the time is up, so we'll be able to check all of these out. And then let's go see if we can add a beacon to the inside. I think that could look quite cool. So we can kind of start it off under the ground, and you can change the colors of the beacons as well. So I can have it whichever color I want. So let's build our little platform for the beacon here. I'm just going to do one row of iron. That should be enough to set it off. And the only thing you got to be careful of is you need to make sure there's a hole. Like, it needs to be able to see the sky, basically. Otherwise, it's not going to light. So I need to break through there, and ta-da! There goes our beacon. And if I put that on, is that going to change the color? There we go. Then that's changed the color. Oh, this looks good. This looks good. So let's go and fill in the rest of the ground around there. So there we go. There is our magic beacon kind of going to the sky. That looks good. Let's do another one, and let's do a purple one. Let's kind of do that down here maybe. So let's kind of do the exact same thing here. Let's go and fill in all of this iron, and then I think having like a blue one and a purple one will look quite good, and just be an extra addition to my magic cave to make it look that bit special. So let's go and do the beacon there. Then I need to put the glass. Oh no, I got rid of the glass. Let's go and actually, what color is this supposed to be on? This is supposed to be a purple one, isn't it? Let's go and do a purple crystal here, or magenta. That will do fine. Let's go and break the hole to the opening, and this is looking pretty good actually. I am liking the look of this. Let's go and fill in a little bit more of the grass along the front here. Then let's just kind of keep adding lots of little neat additions to it, just to make the entire thing look even better than it does now. I might actually kind of shut the front off a little bit. I think it's kind of almost a little bit too open, so I might kind of build it across a little bit like this, just to make it slightly more closed off. So I think it kind of looks a little bit too open to kind of be a cave in this style at the moment. So let's kind of just build it a little bit, so you kind of get the wonder of seeing the inside, almost like going through a doorway. So let's kind of build that like that. Let's go and shake up the floor a little bit, because that's kind of all looking a little bit samey by doing some cobblestone like this. Then I think the rest of the time, kind of the end of my time, I'm going to focus mainly on the outside. I'm going to maybe add a little bit more grass and something on the outside, just to make that all look a little bit nicer, because it is a it is a little bit of a mess at the moment. Let's just go and add a little bit more grass around the place like this. And then I said about adding some flowers down as well. So let's do just blue and purple flowers, seeing as they're what's kind of on the inside. I think it kind of makes sense that they would be the flowers that would grow on the outside. But to be honest, we're pretty much down to our final few seconds, so that is probably just about going to do it for this week. Here we go. This is my very own crystal cave with my magic bear. Right then, let's go and speak to Squid Nugget, and let's see how well he has done this week. Hello, Squid Nugget. Please place down your blocks. Time is up, and whoa! I can see yours poking over the wall, Squid. Isn't giant?
Yeah, yeah. It's
you don't sound happy with it.
it's not been the best week for me. I'm just gonna put
Did you
that
build
out there.
too big, Squid?
Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what happened. I had a little bit of a
let's
disaster.
see it. Let's see it, Squid. You're not getting out of it. Burn the wall.
I have not won this week, mate. I can say that safely. I think it's gone a bit wrong. Okay.
Were you hoping this was going to be the start of your new streak, Squid, and then you've thrown it away?
I went way too big. I tried to correct it with lava and water, and let's just say
you were trying to mix them. I see.
Didn't go too well.
Well, let's take me for a tour then, Squid. Come.
Well, as you can see, it's a crystal cave stamps. It's very cave-like because it's cavey.
Is this a parkour challenge?
Yeah, I did a bit of parkour in here.
It doesn't work, does it? Though, it only goes to here.
No, well, you actually need 2 people to play it, so I can punch you up there. That's how that works.
I'm not letting you punch me over that lava, Squid.
Yeah, it went wrong. There's crystals, there's stuff. It's not pretty. I'm gonna be honest.
It's very big.
Do I get points for that?
You get pity points. It's very, because I thought I was doing mine quite big by kind of filling almost the entire area in, but yours is huge.
Yeah, thanks, mate. It's took me a long time.
Well, it took you 15 minutes. That's I know how long it took you, same as mine. So this is my one here. You come and have a look inside if you want. More of a traditional crystal cave. So you see, this here is my magic bear. Okay, and see, the magic bear lives in the cave. Yeah, no, I said that. It looks a bit like a turtle. But that's what magic bears look like. I don't know if you've seen one in real life. But yeah, it's my magic bear. And he lives in the cave and he does lots of poos, you see. And he poos out crystals because he's a magic bear. So all of these crystals you see, it's actually a magic bear poo.
Wow. Okay.
And then you fly it on the outside. It looks okay on the outside as well. I kind of try to make it quite natural looking, I guess. But yeah.
It looks like a hobbit home.
This is my crystal cave, courtesy of Magic Bear Poo.
Well, I'm going to be super excited to see this week's votes. Well,
you get to see them first.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't know. I don't know how to describe mine. I don't know if it looks worse from the inside or the outside. I'm trying to think.
I think it's pretty equal, to be fair, Squid. It's hard for me to pick between them, Squid.
Everybody, take pity on me. Hopefully I get some pity votes this week. So, yeah, that's it for building time this week, guys. You can vote one or two ways as always. Description below, vote Squid, vote Stamps. There's going to be a little eye in the top right corner, say vote Squid, vote Stamps. Either vote for Stampy's Poo Cave or my water and lava thing. So, yeah. Thanks for watching.
And leave suggestions for next week as well. Next week is going to be
it's that bear poo stamps. You've been in too long with a cave.
The fumes that have made me dizzy. Yeah, so next week's going to be the last traditional building time for a while. So if you want to leave a suggestion and want it to get picked, this is a good time to do it. So yeah, think of something inventive. Try to think of something unlike anything that we've done before, and you have the best chance of being picked. And who knows, maybe you will be next week's Dean and we're going to build whatever you suggest.
Yeah, but that's it for this week's building time, guys. Hope you have enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye! Bye-bye. Stop saying not saying bye.
Bye.
There we go.